this video, we are going to discuss the topic of marketing in POB. A market is any situation where buyers and sellers come into contact to exchange goods or services. A market does not always have to be a physical place. It could be face-to-face, online, over the phone, or even through an app. Examples we would have a street market, supermarket, fish market, finance market, tourism market, online market, and even a transport market. A market exists once there is contact between buyers and sellers. It doesn't have to be a physical building. What is marketing now? So marketing is the process of identifying and anticipating customers' needs, satisfying those needs, and making a profit. Marketing involves identifying customer needs. So this means finding out what customers want, where they want it, when they want it, how many they want, and what price they are willing to pay. Anticipating customer needs, so this means predicting what customers might want in the future. Discovering specific requirements. Businesses must find out the exact features customers want in their products. Meeting customer needs, business must provide goods or services that satisfy customers. Making a profit. Businesses use marketing to help them sell enough products to cover costs and earn profit. Differences between marketing and selling. In marketing, it focuses on finding out what customers want, while selling focuses on persuading customers to buy. Marketing begins before the product is made, and selling usually happens after it is available. Marketing includes the research, pricing, packaging, advertising, distribution, and customer service. Selling involves convincing people to purchase. Marketing is long-term focus on customer satisfaction, and selling is short-term focus on completing a sale. Let's look at mass markets and niche markets. So market segmentation means a market can be divided into smaller groups called segments. Each segment contains customers with similar characteristics, needs, tastes, or buying habits. So some common ways to segment a market would be dividing people by age, by gender, income, location, behavior. Niche marketing is when a business targets a small specific part of a larger market. For example, the larger market may be the drinks market, and a niche market could be people who drink fruit tea or diabetic friendly teas or energy drinks. Advantages of niche marketing. The business can focus closely on the needs of a specific group. There may be less competition. Customers may be more loyal if the product suits them well. And 4, the business may charge higher prices for specialized products. Disadvantages of niche marketing. The market is small, so sales may be limited. If customer tastes change, the business may lose many customers. Large businesses may enter the niche and compete. Mass marketing. Mass marketing is when a business targets the whole market using one product or one marketing approach. Advantages of mass marketing is the business can sell to many people, it can produce goods in large quantities, it might benefit economies of scale, advertising can reach a wide audience. Disadvantages of mass marketing is it does not focus on individual customer needs. Competition may be strong. Some customers may prefer more specialized products. New trends in marketing, which would be data mining, is the process of finding patterns in large sets of data. Businesses collect information about customers like what they buy, how often they buy, where they buy, how much they spend, and which products they usually buy together. Importance of data mining is that it helps businesses to understand customer behavior, it helps them to predict future demand, to target customers more accurately, and also decide what products to stock. Integrated marketing means coordinating all marketing messages across different communication channels so customers receive one consistent message about the business and its products. Importance of integrated marketing is that it creates a clear brand image, it avoids confusing customers, it makes advertising more effective, it helps customers to recognize the business easily. Social media marketing is the use of social media platforms to promote goods, services, brands, or organizations. Example, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Advantages of social media marketing. It can reach a large audience quickly. It is often cheaper than television advertising. Customers can share posts with others. Businesses can communicate exactly with customers. It can create viral attention. Disadvantages of social media marketing would be negative comments can spread quickly. Customers make no advertisements. Businesses must update content regularly. Poor posts can damage the brand image. Marketing activities. Marketing activities include the different tasks the business carries out to attract and satisfy customers. The main marketing activities include market research, pricing, packaging, branding, sales promotion, advertising, distribution. Market research is the careful gathering and analyzing of information about a market for goods and services. Businesses carry out market research to find out who their customers are, when and where customers buy, what improvements customers want. Why market research is important? It helps you to understand your customers' needs, improve your products, plan your advertising, and predict your demand. Main factors studied in market research would be customer taste. So customer taste refers to what customers like and prefer. Competition, so this refers to other businesses selling similar products. Consumer behavior refers to the factors that influence customers to buy one product instead of another. Quantitative and qualitative research. So quantitative research collects information and can be measured using numbers. So if you say a supermarket surveys 500 customers and finds that 70% prefer similar packets of rice, that 70% is quantitative. Qualitative research collects opinions, feelings, reasons, or uses words. So a restaurant interviews customers to find out why they prefer one meal over another. Pricing is the process of deciding the price at which a good or service will be sold. The price is important because it affects sales, profit, customer demand, brand image, competition. Some internal factors affecting pricing will be the cost of production. If production costs are high, the business may need to charge a higher price. Profit target. If a business might set prices based on the amount of profit it wants to earn. Business image. A luxury brand may charge higher prices to create an exclusive image. Need to clear stock. A business may reduce prices if it wants to sell old stock quickly. External factors affecting pricing. Competitors' price. A business may lower the price if competitors are cheaper. State of the economy. If customers have less money, businesses may reduce prices. Government control. The government may limit prices of important goods to protect consumers. Consumer demand. If demand is high, businesses may charge more. Packaging refers to the materials used to pack, protect, and present goods. Purposes would be to protect the product from damage or contamination, to keep the product fresh, provide information, to support the brand image, to comply with consumer protection laws. Examples of packaging: glass containers, paper boxes, metal cans, plastic. A brand is a unique, consistent, and recognized image of a product or set of products. A brand could include the name, logo, packaging, customer beliefs about the product. Importance of branding is that it helps to make its products recognizable, charge higher prices, create a strong business image. Sales promotion refers to short-term activities used to increase sales. Examples would be free samples, buy one get one free, discounts. Advertising is paid communication used to inform or persuade customers about goods or services. Example, TV, radio, newspapers. Functions of advertising would be to persuade customers to buy the product, generate demand, maintain customer loyalty, show new trends. Distribution is the movement of goods from the producer or manufacturer to the final consumer. Distribution is important because customers must be able to access the product at the right place and time. Channels of distribution. So a distribution channel is the route taken by goods from the producer to the consumer. Manufacturer refers to the business that makes the product. Wholesaler is the person who buys the goods in bulk from the manufacturers and sells to retailers. Retailers sell the goods directly to the final customers, and then we also have e-tailers who sell goods online. So we have direct selling, which is from the manufacturer to the customer. This one is an advantage because the manufacturer keeps all the profit. But it's also a disadvantage as the manufacturer must handle the storage, selling, delivery, and customer service. Manufacturer also sells to the warehouse, sends it to the warehouse, the company warehouse or shop, and then it gets to the consumer. For example, a bakery produces goods and sells them throughout its own shops. Then we have the traditional channel of manufacturer selling to the wholesaler and the wholesaler selling to the retailer who then selling to the consumer. This one goods can reach many customers, and each middleman adds a cost, so the final price might be higher. Then we have manufacturer sells to the retailer, then to the customer. So a large supermarket might buy goods directly from the manufacturer. Then we have e-tailing, where you have the manufacturer or the e-tailer selling to the consumer online. Marketing mix. The marketing mix refers to the 4 key decisions that must be made to market a product effectively. The 4 P's are product, price, place, promotion. A product is a good or service that satisfies customer needs. Product life cycle. The product life cycle is a period over which a product appeals to customers. So the introduction stage is when the product is first launched. The characteristics are sales are low, customers may not know the product, advertising costs may be high, profits may be low or negative. Growth stage. This is when more customers learn about the product and start buying it. So characteristics would be sales increase quickly, profits begin to rise, more competitors may enter the market, advertising continues. Maturity stage. This is when the product has reached many customers. Characteristics. Sales are high but growth grows slowly. Competition is strong. The business may use promotions to maintain sales. Repeat purchases are common. Decline stage. This is when sales begin to fall, so the customers may lose interest, a newer product may replace it, profits fall, the business may update or remove the product. Then you could also give life to a new product, so the businesses can extend the product life by making changes. You could modify the product, alter the distribution, change the prices, or have promotional campaigns. Then we also have elastic and inelastic demand. So elastic demand is when a change in price causes more than a proportional change in sales. Customers are sensitive to the price changes and may switch to cheaper alternatives. So if the price of a snack increases, the sales might fall as the demand is elastic. Inelastic demand is when a change in price causes a less than proportional change in sales. Customers still buy the product because they need it or have few alternatives. Then we also have pricing method. So you have cost plus pricing. This is adding a percentage or amount of profit to the cost. You have competitive pricing, which is setting prices based on competitors' prices. Penetration pricing, which is starting with a low price to enter a market. Skimming, which is starting with a high price to attract customers willing to pay more. Promotional pricing, which is using low prices for a short time to increase sales. Premium pricing, which is charging a high price to create a high quality of exclusive image. Bundling price, selling several items together at one price. Place refers to where and how a product is sold and how it reaches customers. Promotion refers to the ways a business spreads information about a product, brand, or company. 4 main types of promotion: advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relations. Advertising makes customers aware of products and encourage them to buy. Sales promotions are temporary methods used to encourage customers to buy, like competitions, free gifts, buy one, get one free. Personal selling is oral communication between a salesperson and a potential buyer. Advantages of personal selling: the salesperson can provide detailed information. The salesperson can persuade customers directly. A personal relationship can be built. Customers can ask questions. The salesperson can adjust the message to suit the customer. Disadvantages: it can be expensive because sales staff must be paid. It reaches fewer people than mass advertising. Some customers dislike pressure from salespeople. Some customers prefer privacy when buying. Public relations. Public relations means managing information given to the public to build a good reputation for the business. Example: sponsoring a charity event or supporting community projects. Factors that influence consumer behavior. Consumer behavior refers to how customers decide what, when, where, and why to buy. Businesses study consumer behavior so they can target products and promotions effectively. Factors influencing consumer behavior. Price. Customers often consider when a product gives value for money. Price of substitutes. A substitute is another product that can be used instead of a particular product. Quality means how well a product meets customers' needs. Taste refers to customers' preferences. Tradition refers to cultural habits and beliefs passed from one generation to another. Income and affordability affects what customers can afford. Spending patterns refer to how people spend their money. Brand loyalty occurs when customers continue buying from the same brand because they trust it or believe it is better than competitors. Merchandising is the way products are arranged in a physical or online store to maximize sales. Example, placing sweets near the cashier, putting sale items near the entrance, using attractive window displays. It is important as it encourages impulse buying, increases the sales, improves the shopping experience. Terms of sale refer to the conditions under which goods and services are sold. Cash sale is the exchange of goods or services for immediate payment. Advantages to the seller. The seller receives money immediately. There is no risk of late payment. The business has cash to pay bills and buy stock, less paperwork is involved. Disadvantages to the buyer. The buyer must have the full amount of money immediately. A credit sale allows the buyer to receive the good or service now and pay later. Advantages to the buyer is that the buyer can obtain goods without paying immediately. It helps customers to buy expensive items. Payment can be delayed. Disadvantages would be customers may pay later. Some customers may not pay at all. More paperwork is needed. The seller may need to charge interest. Layaway means the seller keeps the item under the buyer until the buyer finishes paying for it. Difference between layaway and hire purchase. Hire purchase, the customer takes the item before full payment. Layaway, the customer gets the item only after full payment. Customer in hire purchase, the customer uses the item while paying. Layaway, the item stays with the seller until paid. In hire purchase, ownership comes after final payment. In layaway, the ownership comes after full payment and collection. Cash discount is a reduction in price given when the buyer pays immediately or within a set time. Trade discount is a reduction in price offered to traders such as wholesalers, retailers, or builders. Functions of consumer organizations. So they are groups that protect the interests of consumers against unfair business practices. So they protect them from unsafe products, false advertising, pollution, inaccurate labeling, inaccurate weights and measures, unfair treatment. Their functions would be to provide advice to consumers, compare products and prices, lobby governments for consumer protection laws, enforce consumer rights, represent consumers against businesses. Government organizations and the consumer. Governments protect consumers by creating laws, setting standards, and monitoring businesses. A Fair Trading Commission may educate businesses about consumer protection laws and investigate complaints. The role of customer service would be customer relationships. So customer relationships are the interactions a business has with the current and future customers. Customer relationship management, or CRM, refers to the ways a business manages its relationships with customers. It helps the business to build loyalty, encourage repeat purchases, and understand what customers want. Customer service means paying attention to customer needs and delivering high-quality service. Customer support is a type of customer service designed to help customers use your product properly. Forms of customer service would be warranty, which is a written guarantee that the seller will repair or replace a faulty product within a specific period. We also have after sales service, which refers to care provided to customers after a sale has been made. Feedback is information customers give about a business, product, or service. Online chat allows customers to communicate with a business in real time through a website or app. Toll-free numbers allow customers to contact the business without being charged, and a call center deals with many customer issues like complaints, questions, or product problems. A suggestion box allows customers to place written suggestions into a box. Surveys are well-structured lists of questions given to customers to find out their opinions. Intellectual property rights protect original ideas, inventions, designs, and creative works from being copied without permission. Types of intellectual property rights would be a trademark, which is something that distinguishes one company's product from from the competitor's products. Copyright, which protects the work of authors, composers, and artists. A patent, which gives exclusive rights to produce, sell, use, or import an invention for a limited period. And a design right, which protects the appearance of a product. And that is it for this topic. Thank you for watching.